everyone, I'm Casey Glaze, and this is going to be my video for AEP 855, Educational Leadership, on Inclusive Leadership. So part one was our video summaries. This first video explains the benefits of working in a diverse and inclusive environment.
Undergone a major transformation. I can say that because it probably is.
Every day, we work together to tackle challenges and provide the best solutions for our clients. Our success in differentiating ourselves from our competition depends on our ability to recognize and make the most of everyone's unique skills and perspectives. We all view the world differently and interpret situations from our own frame of reference. Considering alternative perspectives allows us to view solutions from different angles. Things that appear obvious to some people might lose their meaning with others. Taking other people's needs into consideration and challenging our own assumptions reveals new possibilities. When individual strengths are overlooked, it can result in people thinking and acting the same way. This limits our potential to be successful. When teams work in isolation, they don't use the collective strength of the organization. Sharing knowledge across business and geographies improves results. When a team doesn't use all the skills and experience available, their results can suffer. Inclusive leadership is about providing opportunities for everyone to contribute. We work with a unique mix of people. When each of us embraces different perspectives, our potential for success has no limits.
So how are we going to do this?
I've just had a great idea.
Alright, so some key points I picked out from the video is that inclusive leadership is recognizing and making the most of everyone's unique skills and perspectives. When all individuals think or act the same way, we limit our potential to be successful. Sharing knowledge improves results. So when we embrace all of the different perspectives, our potential for success has no limits. So we need to make sure that we're not overlooking our individual strengths. And because we work with such a unique mix of people, we need to be sure that everybody is bringing their ideas to the table. So my second video is the Nationwide Company and this leader's take on the importance of inclusive leadership.
Tony, can you tell me, why do you think inclusive leadership is important to business?
For me, there's three really simple reasons why it's important. Firstly, it's a way of making sure that people can get heard. And I mean properly heard. Inclusive leadership for me is not about consensus leadership. It's not about everyone agreeing. It's about everyone bringing their ideas to the table. The second is, without inclusive leadership, Organisations, my own organisation included, is going to miss out on the talent pool that's available. How do you get the best people to the table leading the most important things in the organisation? And the third thing is, when I look at my own business, we serve 15 million customers in the UK from many different demographics with many different requirements. And inclusive leadership, therefore, is not just about leading inside the organisation, it's about getting outside the organisation and listening to the views of the customers to shape the way that you take the business forward so that you can remain contemporary and relevant and meaningful in the markets in which you serve.
What one thing do you take away from today's event?
The single thing that I take away is that consensus and inclusion are not the same thing. The easiest thing in an organisation is to be a command and control leader or a consensus leader, because you either dictate or else you bring everyone to the party and you seek for everyone to agree. One may be fast and not sustainable, one will be slow and absolutely not deliver the pace that's necessary in an organisation. Inclusive leadership is about everyone bringing their ideas, but understanding that the leader still has the right to lead, still has the right to decide, but based upon the knowledge and information that their teams and colleagues bring to the table to help facilitate that.
Okay, so in summary, this leader presented 3 reasons why inclusive leadership is so important. The first was that everyone gets heard this way. And when everybody is getting heard or getting to put their ideas out on the table, we're not missing out on the talent pool that is available. And the third reason was it's important to get outside and to listen to the views of other customers or to other people. And I think the thing that I liked the most about this video is that they talked about consensus and inclusion are not the same thing. You know, inclusive leadership is about everyone getting to bring their ideas to the table, but at the end of the day, the leader is still the one that gets to make the decision. So for part 2, I'm going to talk about the leadership challenge, and then I'm going to break down the 5 principles and how they apply to myself. So the leadership challenge believes that ordinary people can enable those around them to make extraordinary things happen. So what are great leaders, or what makes a great leader? Great leaders model the way, they inspire a shared vision, challenge the process, enable others to act, and encourage the heart. Model the way. Leaders establish principles concerning the way people should be treated and how goals should be pursued. So the leader needs to clarify what they believe in, and then they need to align their actions with what they believe in. So in other words, we're working by example. You know, there's nothing more frustrating than a leader saying, do what I say, not what I do. So we need to make sure that we're actually, our actions follow what we believe in. So in the classroom, this means making expectations clear to my students. And as a teacher, we should be modeling the way we model what we expect from our students. Inspire a shared vision. Leaders passionately believe that they can make a difference. When they are inspiring a shared vision, they're creating that vision for what the organization can become, but then they're also sharing that vision. So in the classroom, this means, you know, we're sharing the purpose for our lesson and where it's going to take the students. Maybe from a principal's perspective, they're sharing their vision for their school with the teachers that are involved in it. Challenge the process. Leaders are looking for innovative ways to improve the organization. This means you're experimenting and taking risks. And with those risks, you know, we have to accept the disappointments as valuable learning opportunities. So this applies to me as a teacher when we are experimenting and taking risks with lessons, or maybe trying out new teaching practices in the classroom. Enable others to act. Leaders foster collaboration and strengthen others. They actively involve others. They create a trusting environment. So this would be collaborating with all of our colleagues and valuing each other's input. And the 5th one was encourage the heart. Strong leaders understand the power of recognizing and celebrating how others are making a difference. These leaders share rewards of their efforts, and they celebrate the accomplishments that are made. So in the classroom, this is This could be personalizing recognition for each student and really showing your students appreciation for what they do. So some challenges that I came up with for inclusive leadership is letting go of that iconic image of the leader being the hero. You know, we have to move away from this, and instead we have to view the leader as one who is inspiring or enabling others. And we also, it's a challenge to become and make aware our individual biases so that we can become more open to understanding diverse perspectives. So here are my references, the textbook and then the 2 links to the videos. So overall, I really enjoyed reading this book, and I thought it gave some great insight on what makes a great leader, and it also kind of challenged me and allowed me to reflect on myself as a leader. So thank you.